In a recent interview with Live Nation, G-Dragon spoke about why fans should check out his Act 3 M.O.T.T.E tour, but also on his growth as an artist over the years. When asked if there is any particular reason as to why fans should attend his tour, he simply replied that this may be the first and the last time people will be able to see him as Kwon Ji-young instead of G-Dragon. The interviewer asked him what he wishes to show the fans from the show, and he replied as the following: "I approached working on this album a bit differently from the rest of my albums. I realized there are so many things I don't know about myself, things I never got the chance to find out about myself, and memories I've lost over the years. That is why I've spent time looking over my past albums and thinking about my past years. Since the end of last year, I've been writing down words that come to my mind, which I've incorporated into the lyrics and the overall concept of my world tour. I've turned 30 this year and am going through an important phase in my life. Instead of focusing on showing a trendy, new look and sound, I've worked on this album as if it's my last." G-Dragon also mentioned that he feels more mixture of emotions these days. Behind having the more glamour, lavish, and stable lifestyle than the general public, he has more to lose as well. In addition, he said that the biggest difference between working as a solo act compared to a group promotion is his stamina. Performing songs that are designed for 5 people as one single person will certainly take a toll on his body. The growth of G-Dragon as an artist is very obvious to the fans. However, it is interesting to hear what he thinks of himself compared 4 years ago when he released his last solo album. "Until last year, I didn't feel the need to take full responsibility for every little detail, but rather thought if I do well, then everything else will just fall into place. With this kind of mentality, I actually did enjoy working a bit more than when I faced hardships and obstacles. Unfortunately, hardships led to negative thoughts. I can't say for a fact that having negative thoughts necessarily meant I'm getting more mature, but I really am thinking about things now that I've never thought of when I was younger." G-Dragon also showed his gratitude for all the fans who have been showing him support over the years, both in Korea and overseas. The amount of support he received from places he never visited until his tours are overwhelming, and thanked them for such encouragements. Lastly, he said that he really aimed to show his Kwon Ji-young side and not G-Dragon through his album and the world tour. You can read the full interview here on Live Nation. If you haven't bought tickets, you can do so through the links below. See also, G-Dragon successfully opens the North American leg of his world tour in Seattle.